Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Bitcoin video. I'm very excited to bring you guys this video today because we've seen something that's quite amazing. We have seen Bitcoin breach the resistance zone above 25.2k. As you guys would know, 25.2k is the top of the range that Bitcoin has been seeing since the initial breakdown in June that I'm circling here. We've been testing this level, rejecting from this level for a period of time ever since the start of January, and we've finally now managed to break through that level. Not only have we managed to break through 25.2k, we've also managed to break through this yellow uptrending line that has acted as resistance ever since this test here on October 13th. Now, this line breakthrough is not guaranteed as of yet. It is speculative, it is still new, it is still recent, it's still pretty much occurring. As you can see on the 4-hourly chart, it's just happened in the last 4-hour candle, and so there is a chance here that we do break down and this move could be labeled as a fake out. But at this point in time, it's excellent news. We've seen not only a breakout of 25.2k, not only a breakout of this yellow line, we've also seen a breakout of the RSI resistance we were seeing, the bearish divergence we were seeing. We've broken that to the upside after a daily candle worth of resistance, and we're moving quite quickly here. Again, it's not guaranteed yet, it's not confirmed, it's not a confirmed move. However, it is great to see. It's a step in the right direction for sure. The bearish argument, as I discussed yesterday, is falling apart quite quickly. This is another reason to add to that pile of reasons I discussed yesterday. If you want to know why the bearish arguments are getting weak in relation to traditional markets, in relation to interest rates, you can watch yesterday's video. I went over it quite extensively yesterday. I'm not going to get into that today, but I am going to focus on what's just happened and why it's very important. The reason why this move is important is because us on the weekly candle, closing in 2 days and 14 hours, if we manage to close this weekly candle above 25.3k, we are breaking above not only the 50 EMA, not only the 200-week SMA, not only the 50-week SMA, but also seeing a final decisive weekly candle close above 25.2k, which will lead us to enter a range in which we have no historical trading volume. This means, if you look on the right-hand side of the screen here at the volume profile, there is a massive gap in historical volume between 25.2k and 28.6k, meaning we will move very quickly from 25.2k up to 28.6k. That is a significant move. That is a 20%, let's just go ahead and check it out, 15% range on Bitcoin where there's no historical trading volume through which we can move upwards very quickly. So ultimately, guys, we are waiting for that weekly candle close in 2 days and 14 hours. That is the most important thing you should be waiting for if you're watching the Bitcoin chart. I've got a lot of questions recently from people who haven't bought Bitcoin yet. As you guys know, I've been bullish on Bitcoin since 16k. I recommended buying at 18 and 20k, but people, some people obviously were bearish and they didn't buy yet, and so they're waiting on a time in which they think is a right time to buy. I would say that the time to do that would be the weekly candle close above 25.2k. If you're a little bit more risk averse, if you're a little bit more prone to risk, if you like risk, then perhaps even now, and put your stop loss, below 25.2 or something like that, or maybe even below the resistance we recently tested, which would be this red box, and that would be below 23.8. That could be an idea for you guys there. Now, I'm not in that position, so I'm not going to focus too much on it. But I understand that some people are. It's very much important that you guys note this is not a confirmed breakout at this point in time. Again, weekly candle close would be a confirmed breakout, but this is excellent, guys, because what it suggests here and what it shows us is that the range that has existed as resistance, right, for basically the entirety of this time we've been down here, actually ever since, it was tested for support back here in, when was this actually? Let's go ahead and check it out. It was tested for support way back here in May. This range, this 25.2k range, has acted as resistance for a total of around 309 days, almost a year of resistance on this range here, and it's finally been broken to the upside, so I'm very, very happy to bring that news to you guys today. Now, obviously, with such a dramatic move to the upside on Bitcoin, we just saw a few days ago the strongest 3-day Bitcoin performance we've seen in 4 years since November 2019. Obviously, with such a magnificent performance of Bitcoin, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance skyrocket. Now, it doesn't look like it's skyrocketing because we're looking from a monthly perspective here, but it very much is. After a period of about 2 years of sideways price action on Bitcoin dominance, we're seeing it start to jump up here, and specifically in the last month, it's jumped up upwards of 3.5%. So that's great to see. It means Bitcoin's getting stronger in comparison to altcoins, which is generally what you see during bear markets. Now, look, it's very important that I make a distinction here. with the word bear market. What I mean by bear market is I'm talking about a bear market from the 4-year cycle perspective, okay? What I mean by bear market is that even though the bottom is in, and I do think the bottom is in, I do think this is technically a bear market from 4-year cycle perspective. I think we only see 1 year of bull market and the rest is technically considered bear market. Maybe you could say it's accumulation instead. But I mean, what I'm saying here is that, after Bitcoin bottoms out, we generally see Bitcoin dominance skyrocket, just like what we saw in 2019. We saw Bitcoin bottom out quite early in 2019. After Bitcoin bottomed out, we saw Bitcoin start to pump upwards. We saw Bitcoin dominance skyrocket. And finally, as the bull market, the actual bull market started kicking off after the halving, we saw it start to deplete and go downwards there. So that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen again. I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to go upwards until after the halving, and then after the halving, perhaps it'll start to go downwards again, as is typical of 4-year cycle theory. Now, a lot of people say, and this leads into the next topic I wanted to talk about, a lot of people say, Wolf, seeing as, we're entering a phase of accumulation, a phase of upwards accumulation, and we're kind of out of that real danger zone, or we're getting out of that real danger zone, even though we're not fully out of it yet, right? We need to break 28.6K for that to fully happen, which is this red solid line. But, we're getting out of it, and it's quite likely the bottom is in. They ask me, Wolf, should I be buying altcoins now? What about the altcoin market? And I don't think that buying altcoins on a generalized scale is actually favorable right now. I believe, and I've held this belief for a very long period of time, that you start to buy altcoins after the halving. You don't buy altcoins before the halving, because if we look historically, okay, now, obviously there's exceptions to the rule, but generally speaking, if we look historically on Bitcoin, we can see that from bottom to halving on Bitcoin, right, we generally see higher gains than on bottom to halving on Ethereum, and on bottom to halving on altcoins. There was one exception back here in 2015, but as you guys know, the altcoin market in 2015 was very different to what it is now. We have seen, generally speaking, Bitcoin outperform altcoins on a generalized scale from the period of the bottom until the halving. And so if you're going off general investing principles, if the odds are stacked against you in outperforming Bitcoin, if you're investing in altcoins from the bottom to the halving, the general consensus is you don't do it. Now, obviously, you can say, well, I'm better than the general market. I've got unique expertise in this field, and I'm going to do it anyway. And you might be right, and you might win. But just know that if you're going to invest in altcoins now, the odds are technically stacked against you until the halving. Now, after the halving, altcoins destroy Bitcoin. After the halving, altcoins dominate Bitcoin. That's when you start getting into altcoins. Me personally, I don't feel the need to invest in long-term into altcoins anyway, and I don't really do it even in a bull market, because I'm more interested in trading. I think I can trade the charts and have a higher rate of success and make more profits than I would in any sort of long-term altcoin investment. But I'm just saying, for people who are interested in altcoins, maybe reconsider, because Bitcoin does historically outperform altcoins until the halving. That's just I'm making an observation. It's not even necessarily an opinion. It's just an observation of fact. Bitcoin outperforms altcoins until the halving. So we will be monitoring this breakout quite closely over the next few weeks. And I would assume that if we do get that weekly candle close over 25.3K, we will be at 28.6K in basically no time. We're looking at a couple of weeks there, and we should get there very, very shortly. It's been a great week or so for Bitcoin. Obviously the news from the United States of America has kind of led this to happen. But it's important to note, guys, even though there are fundamental causes for moves, they are indicated in the TA regardless, right? Fundamental causes like black swan events, etc., they just accelerate what's going to happen, right? They don't actually cause things to happen. They accelerate what is going to happen. And so you can see very clearly here that Bitcoin, was coming down, and it saw a resistance support flip on both the point of control on the volume profile, which is the strongest area of historical trading volume in this entire price region, and also a resistance support flip on a 2-year long descending wedge formation, and also a resistance support flip on the bull market support band. That was a very, very, very strong region of support we bounced off of. Don't just label it down to, this wouldn't have happened if the US didn't do this thing. No, it probably would have happened. It will have taken longer. It wouldn't have happened as fast, but it probably would have happened. There's a lot of evidence to suggest it would have happened. I don't even need to name the one piece of evidence I look at all the time, 4-year cycle theory. But yeah, that's what we're looking at, guys. Again, next couple of weeks, we'll be looking at this breakout here. As for the short-term breakout above the yellow line, that's speculative still, but it does look like that 25.2K breakout is strengthening at this point in time, which is great to see. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Check out a few things. I'm going to list out a few things for you guys to check out before I end the video. I'd appreciate it if you stuck around. So first and foremost is the BitGet exchange. Guys, this is the best exchange on the cryptocurrency market in my personal opinion. I've been using this exchange to trade for over a year now exclusively. I've stopped using any other exchange. This is my one exchange that I use for trading, and I recommend you do the same. It's got 5 times lower fees than Binance. It's non-KYC. It's a copy trading platform. They've got spot trading. They've got dozens, I think close to 100 pairs for futures as well now. So go ahead and do that. If you sign up using my referral link, which is exclusive to the Wolves of Crypto YouTube channel, you'll get a 15% trading fee discount for life. So go ahead and do that if you're interested. And then, of course, if you want to learn how to trade charts, you want to learn how to trade market patterns, how to analyze things on charts on TradingView, you can do so using the Become a Trader course. This is a course me and my friend Megawell Crypto have developed to teach people how to trade, and all the information is in the website. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment and description below. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to shout out to is the VIP group. This is Wolves of Crypto VIP on Telegram. We trade altcoins sub-daily. It's 100 USD for 3 months of membership. If you're interested in trading altcoins with me on Telegram, you can do that by going to the description and finding the links there. You can also check out the trading history, the trading results we have to see how we've done in the past to get an indication of how well we're going to do in the future. So without further ado, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.